Top 6 most stressed zodiac signs. Some people wear stress openly. Others bury it under jokes, helpfulness, control, or a packed schedule until the strain becomes impossible to ignore. This ranking looks at zodiac energies most likely to feel overloaded by thoughts, emotions, responsibility, social pressure, or the need to keep everything from falling apart. For stress patterns, check your Mercury sign because it shows how your mind handles information, pressure, and mental overload. Also, check your moon sign because it reveals emotional reactions, comfort needs, and what happens when your sense of safety is disturbed. Number 6. Gemini. Too many inputs can crowd the mind before this energy realizes how tense it has become. Messages, ideas, conversations, unfinished tasks, and shifting plans may all compete for attention at once. They can appear lively and engaged while privately struggling to slow down. Stress often shows through rapid speech, distraction, forgotten details, or jumping between problems without completing any of them. The pressure increases when every thought feels urgent. They may also replay conversations while inventing several possible outcomes. Variety usually keeps them energized, but overstimulation creates the opposite effect. Relief comes when the noise is reduced and one clear priority replaces 10 competing ones. Number 5. Cancer. The emotional climate around loved ones can quietly control the entire day. A tense home, a colder message, or the sense that someone close is struggling may settle heavily on this sign. They often notice subtle changes and then begin carrying responsibility for moods that are not fully theirs. Stress may appear as withdrawal, irritability, disrupted sleep, or a sudden need to retreat into familiar surroundings. Old fears can also return when a current situation feels emotionally similar. Their nervous system relaxes when care becomes mutual rather than one-sided. They need permission to love people without becoming the container for everyone's discomfort. Number 4. Libra. Stress builds while trying to keep every reaction, expectation, and relationship in balance. A simple decision can become exhausting when they imagine who may feel excluded, offended, or disappointed. They may rewrite the same message repeatedly, delay an answer, or agree too quickly just to stop tension from growing. Outwardly, they can remain polished while the mind tracks every social consequence. Pressure becomes strongest when fairness feels impossible, and someone will be unhappy no matter what they choose. Peace returns when they stop treating every decision like a public verdict and allow themselves to disappoint people occasionally. Number 3. Capricorn. The workload often expands because this sign keeps proving it can handle more. Responsibility becomes part of identity, making it difficult to admit when the pace is no longer sustainable. Stress can look like longer hours, stricter routines, emotional distance, or an even stronger need to stay in control. Instead of slowing down, they may answer pressure by becoming more productive. That strategy works until the body interrupts with exhaustion, tension, or burnout. They also worry about reputation, money, progress, and whether they have done enough. Real relief begins when rest is treated as part of performance rather than something earned only after everything is finished. Number 2. Scorpio. Internal pressure rises when uncertainty cannot be controlled. They can manage visible problems with remarkable focus, yet unanswered questions may keep them tense long after the moment has passed. Changes in tone, missing information, or a sense that something is off can keep the mind alert. Rather than reveal how affected they feel, they may pull back, observe more carefully, and try to regain control through understanding. Stress becomes consuming when every silence demands interpretation. The hardest lesson is accepting that certainty is not always available. Their system settles when they stop treating constant alertness as protection and allow some questions to remain unanswered. Number 1. Virgo. Nothing feels completely finished when this mind can still find one more detail to improve. Tasks, mistakes, health concerns, obligations, and possible problems can remain active at the same time. They often detect issues before anyone else, which makes them invaluable in a crisis, but vulnerable to carrying pressure that was never fully theirs. Stress may show through overplanning, restless sleep, physical tension, self-criticism, or the belief that one final correction will create calm. The standard keeps shifting, so completion rarely feels complete. Their biggest challenge is learning that precision has limits. Peace arrives when not every flaw becomes a responsibility and not every unfinished detail becomes an emergency. Which sign carries stress most visibly and which one hides it until the pressure finally spills over? Share your answer in the comments, tell us what helps you reset, and subscribe for more Zodiac countdowns.